Research is also used for messaging. This is probably going to resonate more with a lot of the people in the room, especially those of you who are at agencies or do advertising and marketing, because that's where it's going to make a lot more sense for you. This is actually a chart that I used in a pitch to a client about 5 years ago now, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. This is a timeline, and the top line there, this darker line, is actually net sentiment. So it's actually positive or negative sentiment. What's the average over the course of a year? And if you could see this, you would see that this is a 12-month period. So and this is a 0 to 100 scale. So the net sentiment about this conversation is generally positive till you get here, and then it drops off the face of the earth. And this is the passion intensity. So it's the difference between like and love, dislike and hate. So the higher that is, the more passionate the conversation is. Now, passion intensity generally stays the same. It peaks a little bit here, and you'll understand why in just a second. Now, this is not looking at the analysis of a brand. This is actually just looking at the analysis of the net sentiment and the passion intensity around a topic. This was a pitch for a frozen food item company, and it was analysis of the conversation around dinner. So when people go online and they talk about dinner, why do you think in August and September their sentiment drops off the charts? Back to school. Moms and dads who are having to fix dinner are having to juggle new schedules. They're having to readjust to dinner being maybe at a different time because they've got activities and whatnot. And it's too busy for a couple of weeks, not a long time. For a couple of weeks, they're too busy to worry about dinner. And so, very simple recommendation in the pitch was, for a couple weeks in August or September, change your content to be all about quick, simple, easy meals for the family, because your competition's not paying attention to this stuff. They're not doing it. So that's going to give you an advantage, right? So that's a messaging content thing for your advertising or for your organic content online.